Greetings, Scorpio, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. If this is your birthday week, happy birthday or solar return for you. Jumping into your energetic past here, this is the divine masculine's rune, also the fertility rune of the god Ingwaz. That's the irreversible rune, the very stable energy. Remember when the runes are going like this at the bottom, or at the top, really, or the sides. This is very stable energy. This is a lot of times depicted as just the diamond or the seed planted in the fertile soil. And any depiction of that for this Elder Futhark reading is accurate for you, okay? So Scorpio, a lot of divine masculine balance. This is a good time to also point out we have aspects of divine masculine and feminine within all of us. So you could be just forced to reconcile with aspects of balancing divine masculine with feminine, maybe being a little more stoic in your energies, responding rather than reacting, focusing on healing the ego, right? And instead of guessing, you're knowing. You're knowing that that seed is planted into fertile soil and it will bear fruit. You don't have to guess if it will, right? Take how it resonates, leave what doesn't. In your energetic now, we have the God Tears rune of Tiwaz, dedication work. And this is a lot of like Libra-ish sort of energy where it's those scales of justice sticking up for what is right, sticking up for yourself and sticking up for others. Now, this is making sure that also you're not a martyr, because remember, the God Tyr, he stood up for everybody, right? And he sacrificed his right arm to stave off Ragnarok. So if you're signing up to be a martyr, make sure you're being careful of what, and you're sure of what you're showing up for. This is that vector of victory, though. I see it more as like showing up in your dedication work, your daily disciplines, really sticking it to it, like that fertile soil, planting the seed and really just nurturing it with that vector of victory in mind. Like, you know, you know that you planted the seed, you know where you're going, and you know that you're dedicated into getting it there, which is awesome. In your energetic near future, this is Awaz, this is that U branch. This is the axis of the world, like Yggdrasil, like the world tree in mythology, right? So this is like you're the squirrel on that North pantheon, and you're balancing the information from the condor at the great top of the tree, and the great serpent at the bottom of the tree. So balancing a lot of like the head and the heart. Like you are the axis. You're the one that needs to be flexible, durable, tough, flexing, like the U branch, the YEW. That's what this rune represents. That's what they used to make bows out of back in the day. So it's very strong, very flexible, very tough, very strong, durable wood. So through this dedication, I see you growing into your own sort of flexibility and durability and toughness throughout this reading. This is beautiful here for you, Scorpio. Like, no one's messing with you during your birthday week, darn it. In your energetic now, your influence of the now is in Theresas. This is the thorough action. Really, I think you're reconciling that and really showing up for yourself and for others with this. But Theresas is like the icing on the cake, like really making you want to be hyper vigilant and really sticking it to it. That's like Thor's hammer, like Mjolnir, that lightning quick strike of that swift, just action, that very thorough action, right? When the hammer is being swung, there's no stopping it. It needs to be thoroughly completed, right? That action does. Right? Now, the reminder here is that the hammer, it can build, it can destroy, or it can protect. The choice is up to you. Are you building, destroying, protecting? Are you simultaneously doing some of those? Sometimes we need to. So when the veil grows thin and whispers call, truth and shadow dance for all. Runes reveal what hearts may hide, guiding your spirit from inside. The spirits stir, the old paths wake, the runes speak truths no mask can fake. Readings await, message below, to find out what only runes can show. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, their wisdom moves through midnight air. If not your sign, still cross-watch through. Sun, moon, and rising call to you. Now breathe, return where fate is weaving, back to your Samhain rune reading. So what's your advice? Your advice isn't Ewaz. This is the horse rune. Now, the horse rune is like the rune of pilgrimage. This is an energetic source that's proven itself to you throughout several instances throughout your life, Scorpio. So that's like man's best friend, the horse. So this is like the inner pilgrimage or outer pilgrimage. You're journeying with this source, this relationship. Could be a relationship with yourself, with divine source, with an energetic partner, with a divine source partner, a romantic partner, a business associate, you name it, a family member, whatever resonates here for you, okay? A lot of people, though, this is a pilgrimage to a spiritually recharging place, okay? So this is really what means is somebody who is like spiritually recharging or like home to you, feels like you can get rejuvenated on a spiritual and emotional, psychological kind of level. So with that, you could actually being called to journey, right, right now, to go on that pilgrimage. So this is an inner or an outer sort of pilgrimage. Take it how it resonates here, Scorpio, but I really do think this is more of an inner pilgrimage. I really see this as you showing up and being dedicated to something very thoroughly. This could actually be calling you to pick up and move roots somewhere. I don't really see this as a permanent move, though, because you're having the stability and or the flexibility rather, and the toughness here in the future. So I think with this pilgrimage, it's more of an inner sort of relationship that you're going for here. So taking how it resonates, leaving what doesn't, let me know in the comments below how this resonates here with you. In your energetic outcome, I see you balancing. Okay. You have more the divine feminine aspects that you're balancing, that you are healing a lot more of your intuition, your flow, your life-giving sort of energies. So you see how it was here, excuse me. It was. So it looks like two lagus, right? Facing each other or mirroring one another. So this is like that energetic source that reflects your intuition, your emotional stability, right? Very grounding energies. Again, when the lines are going straight down off of the runes, that's very grounding energies. So lagus literally means lake, sea, flow, water, divining with water, scrying with water, like water type of ceremonies work. Divine feminine is like the primordial life-giving waters. Divine feminine balance and healing. You have divine masculine, divine feminine here. So you're starting off with that divine masculine healing, and you're ending up with divine feminine healing. So I think through this process, through this dedication, being very thorough, you are achieving more of that divine flow and balance, being able to listen to your intuition better, being able to come from that place of knowing better. Both the divine feminine and masculine, they both have that response rather than react, coming from the place of knowing rather than guessing kind of aspects. Okay. But with that, you are going to be able to be a lot more flexible and durable here coming up, because you are having this divine feminine and masculine balance work carrying out throughout your life. So it all greatly depends on your spiritual recharging or your inner pilgrimage sort of practices right now, Scorpio. Okay, so let's get a card of clarity now from the messages from the Fairies Oracle deck. These messages are from the fairies, and they are divinely guided beings who love to assist us in our journeys as well. And the fairies are really super connected to Samhain, which is this time of the rune reading, this time of year. So fairies, thank you for showing us clearly. Thank you, thank you. In Scorpio, you have the card that says summer. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. So yeah, with this in your very near future, you're going to be able to be flexible and stronger so you can make it to this. So you can make it to that summer aspect, I believe. This is a very blessed rune reading here for you. And let's read a bit more about what that summer card has to say. Again, it says, everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Now, Scorpio, you've drawn this card because you wonder when your desires will manifest. This card represents the reassurance that your wishes have been heard, and divine timing is clearing the way for your answered prayers to come to you at the perfect time. In this case, you'll fully realize your dreams in the summer. Additional meanings for this card, Scorpio, you can also listen to this. It doesn't literally mean in the summertime, okay? This could just mean that you're moving to a warmer location. You could be literally moving to a warmer location where you feel spiritually recharged, right? This could be a place like Machu Picchu or Stonehenge or any pyramids or stuff like that too, okay? Take what resonates here. Another meaning for this card is spend some time outdoors in the sunshine or with a full spectrum light. And finally, it says take a vacation, especially to a warm, sunny place. This could be your advice right now, is to take a vacation to a warm, sunny place where you will feel spiritually recharged, where you're going to get maybe to a body of water, to like the Caribbean or something like that, some tropical place where you'll feel spiritually and emotionally recharged, and that'll help you get to your upcoming durability type of lessons. All right, namaste, Scorpio. Have a blessed, abundant week.